Hello guys, this video is going to be very different, but I'm just gonna show you. Today I decided, why not just record myself doing a kind of a world tour around my Minecraft world. Just a bit of disclaimer. My account is on the other computer, but somehow the microphone cannot connect to the PC, so I'm using an alternate account, Taster Skin. But yeah, I'm using an alternate account, and yeah, just to show you my world tour. So I am standing roughly where you would spawn if you do not have a bed or anything, like the original spawn point. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to walk you through around and just show you, the things that I've done together with my brother. I'll have you know that 90% of the stuff here are done via survival. Some stuff are creative, mainly for aesthetic, or like I have to use the debug stick, but other than that, most of it is done via survival. Alright, so this is where you spawn in, roughly here, and then this was my very first home base, my house. My chests were here, my furnace, my bed was that side. But then one day I discovered this little young lad over here, fine man, and decided to encase him, and then I decided to shoot my house. By the way, gave him a name tag so he doesn't despawn. I guess I'll show you around the small stuff first. So me and my brother, we like turtles, so we kind of just breed the turtles. This is like the little breeding area. We have this sugarcane thing for fun. Yeah, my brother decided to prank me and like, oh my god, sugarcane water body, and then yeah, he did that. I'm just go ahead and there we go. So yeah, then moving over here, this is a little turtle statue that I made. Hold on. Oops. Yep, that I made. I put a glowstone here so it doesn't really seem that dark during nighttime, and I put glowstone around so it glows up. But yeah, this is like our little turtle area in a sense. Alright, moving on, we have a small nether wart farm, nothing too special. Alright, let's just talk about this little entrance here. This is the cave spider spawner. Just go ahead and drop down. Alright, so this is like a dropper zone. Okay. And then this is the dropper, and you can see the one that brings us back up. It's kind of just a impromptu, look at the difference right here. So moving on, this is a cave spider. We have a cow here for the milk, obviously. This is where we collect the goods. And here you can see lights off and on. What does this mean? This basically means we can turn on or off the spawner. Really interesting. Redstone done by my brother, of course. The double spawner, as you can see, the iron golem is mainly to attract the spiders. But yeah, so this is our cave spider spawner. And you can notice over here there's some villagers where you can trade the string, and then we just get emeralds. Yeah, not really that useful because I seldom use them. So yep, so this is my cave spider farm. Now let me just go ahead and put on the armor. So going back up, I guess I'll show you the crop farm. So the crop farm is over here. I'll just show you a big overlay of it. So this is my crop farm. We have potatoes, we have carrots, potato, and then wheat, sugarcane, melons, and pumpkins. Yep, so this is my crop farm, nothing too special. I decided to build it above the water bodies because, I don't know, I was kind of feeling different. This is my very first Minecraft world where like I seldom use creative, and it's mostly purely survival. Like I said, creative only for like aesthetic wise. And then yeah, I decided to build it above water. You know, I wanted to do something different because my previous world, my farms were always like on land, and I was like, you know, I'm beside an ocean, why not? Oh no. We'll deal with that another time. So yeah, you can see the lamp. I did color coding. So wheat, obviously we get the bamboo. Potatoes, we get a trapdoor, and carrot, we get acacia. So I thought this was a really nice touch, something to tell, to, you know, differentiate them from afar. And then now moving on, over here, I don't have my shovel. It's basically our mushroom farm, nothing too special. Over here is a creeper farm that does not work at all, or rather the efficiency is literally non-existent. Why? Because over here there is a mob farm. This is a second version. My brother built this. Oh, there's a creeper here. Yep. So this is the second version. My brother built this. This is, and he put the cats and the dog to scare the skeletons and creeper. And you can see the creeper instantly dies. But however, if somehow I want to have a XP farm, I just close it up, and then there'll be one heart. So these are the jobs, really good. But yeah, so this is for the farms. Nothing too special, like I said, very simple. Let's just touch about the church. So this is one of the few buildings that I didn't really touch on. The church, the house, that little house over there, yeah. But over here is a dripstone farm. Not that I use it at all. And then we decided to trap chicken because I wanted to make a chicken farm, but after that we got a barn, so it got really useless. So yeah, there's a barn over there. So this is the church, nothing too special, like I said. Some little small decoration that I built. I found it online. Like, no, let's just do it. Because I realized in my old Minecraft world, I always doesn't really, I don't really emphasize a lot on, like, you know, aesthetic, or like, you know, hey, this is a great world to live in. I just like, I need this, I just built this, and it's a really basic house that's like not too beautiful to look at. So yeah, I decided to make it a little aesthetic. Let's just touch on the farm here, I guess. So we have the bee farm. This is the second version. My first version was like a hexagon shape, very common. But yeah, this bee farm, as you can tell, is overloaded with bees. Too many bees, in fact, to fit into the beehives. The campfires are below. But yeah, I wanted to go with a very light feel and whatnot. So yeah, this is the bee farm. I'll just show you from the top. So inspired by a build I found on YouTube. However, the guy, he built a second level, but I didn't because I didn't find a need to. But yeah, this is the bee farm. Over here we have the pig pen, is that what you call it? The chicken pen. Yep. If only there was black bars, that would be really great, but yeah. And moving on, here we have the barn. So the barn, we have the sheeps and the cows. Coming up here, I wanted to put a bit of a hay bale, but my brother decided to put his pets here, and I'm like, you know what, you can leave your pets here, I shall not put hay bale. So this is the farm. Really interesting. I'm really proud of this, to be honest. One of my very first build. Or in fact, I think it was my second build, I believe. Yeah. So moving on, I guess I'll show you the basic stuff first that I built. You know, the tour shall be not section by section, but what I have built first or whatnot. So this is the villager breeding area. Nothing too special. It's a normal house. Then we just extend it. Oh, just this. Then we just extended it. Yeah, nothing too special. This is to prevent iron golems from spawning. And then we have the enchanting area. This is where you put all the books. I really like the enchanting area, really small and cozy, you know, just something different from the world. Yep. I put a little anvils here because I do use this name tag a lot, and my anvil breaks very often, so I just stack a bunch here. And then moving on is my furnace that I have never used at all. I have a creeper over there called Dinabone. Like I said, debug stick is to keep it on. I have used this furnace before, so yeah, the fire is put off. But yeah, nothing inside, debug stick. For this build, I wanted to go for a very I don't know what you call it. A very okay. First thing first, my very first build. One of my first few builds. So my material wise, nothing much. So yeah. Other than that, I go with whatever materials I had and just build. So I didn't make it like crack holes and whatnot to make it seem very ruined, very rundown, which I kind of think I achieved with, but I don't know. Flooring, I gotta go with glass and lava to give it a bit of like burning smeltery feel. A little bit of construction ongoing outside. What a bad time to record, but oh well. And then another aesthetic thing, glass. No, this is what you call it, the water fountain or something. The well water something. Yeah. My storage room, I put a deer head, like I said, debug stick to prevent it from sticking onto the walls. And then these are, let me just go ahead and get this. Hold on, let me get it next. Let me get it next just in case. I'll get this one. Okay, so this is my storage room. Very, very cramped, very, very small. I plan to expand this as my next project. So yeah, nothing too special about my storage room, to be honest. Very, very simple. I wanted to go with a very blacksmith like modern feel, so that's the diorite and the deep slate. Yep, this is a makeshift furnace that I use more often than that. So yep. Moving on to my rest area. Let me just go ahead and time set day again. This is my rest area. As you can see, I'm inside over here. Say hello. Boom. Yep. So my bed is below over here, while my brother's bed is on top. This is like a bit of a bunk bed, and yeah. So this is our sleeping area, you can call it. Moving on to a building that both my brother and I are not so proud of, the alchemist room. Oh, sorry, the cleric room. Nothing too special, so I won't go through much. It was a church here. There was a church here. Then we tried to just, beautify the top, but it kind of backfired a little bit. But yeah. Moving on to, if I'm not wrong, the very, very first build that me and my brother built, as you can tell by the materials. Weapon, smith, toolsmith, and armorer, I believe. Yeah. So my brother said these were good source of emeralds and the very fast way to get diamond tools and diamond armor. So he decided to build this first. Very, very cozy. As you can tell, it's very sectionized. The very first build that we built. Yep. Then we put iron golem in front just for the fun of it. Right. Moving on. Let's just touch on the nether portal first. So the nether portal, it used to be a nether portal on like a broken stone, and then these were the design of the broken stone. Then my brother was like, let's just make your nether portal nicer. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I decided to literally copy this idea off Pinterest or YouTube, I forgot. But yeah, it's a nether portal sword, as you can see. I really, really like it. I think it's beautiful. I used like a bit of amethyst, to go with the palette. And then moving on, we have the little aesthetic item once again, boat raft, boat rack. Yep. Let me just touch on that side later on. Let me just walk behind. No, let's just walk this side now. Okay, so over here. Now, just a disclaimer, I love Japan like a lot. So, and I want to build a, what do you call these people, the Fletcher or something? Yeah, Fletcher. I wanted to build Fletcher, and in order for me to do that, or not say in order, but one of the design that I wanted to go with was the Japanese archery. So this is the design I went for. You can tell the bunch of fences here. It may look very little, but it's actually a lot. Then I decided to build this little like nettings in a sense, banners. then buttons for you to shoot. So yeah, and rods to light it up. Really, really beautiful. Let me just time set midnight just for you to see, you know, the lighting. So yeah, and with the cherry around, man, wonderful. Let me just go ahead and show you the top of it. You know, you can tell it's really, really flat, really, really plain. But I personally really like it. I don't mind the back. Oops. So yep. And this is me just building something random. My Minecraft head, obviously. Right. Now before we carry on, let's talk about this structure that I have built. Initially, it was just the piglings or the pigment. Why? So here is a villager, there is a villager, and here is a bunch of villagers. They will naturally spawn iron golems. So my brother was like, how do we remove the iron golem from our farm? Very simple. So he built this here that will attract the iron golem and they will get burned. Then I decided, you know what, let's just make it into a iron farm, which explains the top. But you can see at the background there's another iron farm over there, so we'll just talk about it later. But yeah, this was meant to attract the iron golems that were naturally spawning from these villagers. But I decided to just be a little bit extra. Moving on, we have the crop farm. I really love this. I'm not say crop farm, but the what do you call it? The farmer house. And I do a bunch of logs, you know. Put a bit of deep slate, you know, at the flooring. Last time the villagers used to be able to roam freely, but they keep causing us a lot of trouble, so in the end we just kind of scrape that idea and we trap them here. So yeah. And inside here there's nothing, just a water for me to store my water fountain. I can show you right here, the water fountain. Yep. So this is the farmer. Moving on, we have the librarian. Something unique about this build, I wanted to do something different in a sense that I wanted to use green. So in my previous world, my Minecraft builds have always been this palette, this palette, this palette, you know. And I decided to use something from the nether. So this is me trying to use the green. Personally, I really love the gradient of it. I wanted to go with a very curvy feel, as you can tell. But I kind of got over ambitious, and for the top I didn't know what to do, and I just ended up building like little cages in a sense. And the iron golem naturally spawned in here, and I'll just leave him be. Really nice if you ask me. So yeah, this is my librarian. I want to do like a walkway up, a very grand walkway up, but like I said, expectation versus reality. So yeah, so you walk in here and then you get to trade with them. The best thing about all these kind of trades though, look at this, efficiency 4, right? But because these people have been bitten by zombies like 5 times at least, and I've killed them every single time. Look at, oh, hold on. Oh right, I'm using alternate account, but basically this guy, instead of 14 emeralds on my original account, is 1 emerald. Can you imagine that? For efficiency 4. So yeah, because baby zombies can climb in here and bite them, so but you know, I kind of see it as a benefit overall because I get to get cheaper stuff. Moving on, we have I made this in 10 minutes because I was in a rush. I wanted quartz. Why do I want quartz? I'll show you later on. Iron golem in here, and these are my quartz people, the mason. So this is where I get my quartz. This is where, you know, I put a grindstone, stone cutter, sorry. So this was made in a rush. Idea completely not mine. And so you can tell by the roof, it's kind of ugly. It's kind of made in a rush. So, but you know, no one looks at the roof, so it's really nice. Moving on, we have the bird cage. What happened was one day I went to the bird park. I came back. I'm like, you know what? Let's make a bird cage. You can tell at the back there is what do you call it? It's a hidden area in a sense. This is made out of snow blocks. I really love the color. You know, I was thinking between quartz, wool, concrete, but I wanted a bit of texture, and snow block just gave me the best option ever. So this is parrots. These parrots, I didn't get them, they're untamed. I just spawned them in for aesthetic purposes, but I expect them to be flying around. Nope. They all decided to hurdle in that area and that area. Whatever reason why, I have no clue. But however, I did painstakingly went to the jungle that was 2,000 blocks away just to tame 3 parrots and put them sitting down very peacefully here. So you can see we have like the trees, we have the swing set in the sand, smaller trees, the play set, and then we have a place for them to drink water, the food place. Yeah, so this is the bird cage. Nothing too special. I just wanted to build something. Moving on, I guess we can talk about this. This is the farming area on my like material gatherer. So we have the cactus farm, the bamboo farm, and then the sugarcane farm, which, whoa! Damn, there's a lot. This is my first time actually seeing the loot. But yeah, sugarcane farm, inspired by Tango. The lossless farm, but maybe there's something wrong with my one. I have no idea, but hey, it works, it works. So yeah, this is my farming area. I'll just go ahead and show you something over there. So I wanted to embark on a very big project. Just a small disclaimer. In my previous world, this was easily my biggest project. Like a 20 by 10 blocks build. And I would be very, very happy about it. So in this world, I decided to go big. I decided to try something big, build things big and see how it goes. Anyway, I've got to show you the bottom of the library. Just a bunch of fishes, axolotls. Yep, fishes. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to do something big. I do have some big projects here and there, as you can tell, over there, but it's not rendering. So this is unfinished. I think I dropped this project because I was a little bit too ambitious. I wanted to build a really, really big tree, but I realized how much resources it's gonna take. And it was quite, with no proper planning whatsoever, it was quite draining. So I decided to just scrap that project. Anyway, let's move on. This is my Iron Golem Farm 2.0. Zombie named Tej. I got inspired with this build. Was inspired, like I found it on TikTok or something. I have no idea. And it's just my brother playing the pillager. Nothing too special, honestly, just an Iron Golem farm with a bunch of irons. Look at that. So yeah. Moving on, as you all know, I'm a gym goer, so I obviously have to build a gym. So this is a gym. Come in here. This is a bodybuilder. The reception is actually here, but this guy, he got stuck, but whatever. So, hi, I'm a member. Bam, comes in. First thing you see, treadmill. Then I love to train back, so I have the Let's Pull Down machine. Let's pull down, boom, boom. Then I have the weight rack area, is that what you call it? Yeah, the dumbbells, the barbells, the squat rack, and then the bench press. So if you want to see me do a bench press, hold on, let me just hold on. But wait, why can't I do it? There we go, bench press. Look at that. Then I decided to build an outdoor area. So we have the pushing. Sorry. We have a battle rope. We have some pulley system thing that I saw on the internet and thought was really cool. Punching bag and dip bar, pull up bar. The basic, you can't go wrong. And a horse, cause why not? That matches with the color of the gym. Because it matches, so I decided to tame it and put it in the gym. Yeah, so this is my gym. The ceiling, I decided to go with bamboo, something different, something that kind of give you the contrast from the normal flooring and whatnot. So yeah, this is the gym. Oops. Right, and moving on to something that I literally just built like 10 minutes ago, the auto wheat farm. I don't know whether it's working. I hope it is. I built it just 10 minutes ago, so I won't be surprised if there's like nothing in the chest at all, or if it's not even working. But yeah, so this is the wheat farm. Really, really cool. the auto wheat farm, sorry. Why? Because I want to make mud for my road, you know, because you notice how my world is just really green. It used to be the paved grass or something. I decided to remove it because I wanted to replace it with mud. But yeah, soon there'll be mud pathway here. Anyway, this is my mud farm inspired by Ajax, if I'm not wrong. But I saw a Randox video from Hermitcraft. I really love his the design of it. So yeah, how it works, very simple. Just put a block here, then you just get push. Yep. So this is the mud farm. Hold on, let me just remove this. Yep, this is the mud farm. It works really well. How does it work, you may ask? Basically, mud get pushed all the way here. This, when it moves here, this wall will connect to it. Observer detects a change, bring things up. All the way up here, same thing. The walls over here detects a change, push the thing out. So this is my mud farm. And the exterior, I decided to do something very different from my usual. You know, I wanted to make something out of cherry and deep slate, the pink and black palette. Finally got a chance to do so. Really love it. The pig is blending in well. But yeah, I think it's really nice. Moving on to one of my favorites build. I think it gotta be my, actually no, not even one. I think this is my number one build. I really enjoy building this. This idea, it may be in other people's world, I don't know, but I want to say that this whole like Buddha statue thing, 100% my idea. As if like, you know, I built this without any references. So this is my axolotl pond. I wanted to do a bit of a aquarium actually, but my previous world I always gave the axolotls aquariums, but I wanted to give them a bit of freedom in this one. So wait, what am I creating? Yeah, I want to give them a bit of freedom in this one, so I decided to make a pond, and it's quite interesting actually. You know, beautiful. Let them swim around here and there. And let's talk about this beauty. Oh, let's talk about this beauty over here. So this, yep, inspired by those Buddha statue that you find at a temple. The clothes wavering back. My brother helped me with the back, you know, cause it was very flat, and my brother was like, no, let's just give it a bit of the shape, make it nicer, cause you know, design. You gotta even consider the back, not just the front. So yeah, really enjoy the building process of this. Inside is hollow. Yep. I don't think mobs can spawn here. I don't know, but yeah, this is the design. This is her hands. You know, she's holding the water vase, pouring out the water. Really enjoy it. Previously, I wanted to do like a sitting Buddha or something like that, but I couldn't scale it to a size or a shape that I wanted it. The dimensions, I couldn't scale it to the proportion that I like. So I ended up building like a tall one instead of one that's standing. So yeah, what have we not covered? Oh, that bad boy over here. Right. Oh wait, there's a Sniffler. Let's talk about Sniffler last. Okay, let's go in order. So I built this frog farm. As you can tell, this is an insect cage, or like an animal cage that you bring when you go catching insects or whatnot, the bug catcher or something. Then I decided to build a hook. Yep, I use a grindstone and everything. Then come down here is where all the frog is. Let me just drop. Okay, it's where all the frog is. I built trees, you know, mangrove trees, and then the frogs. Yep, jumping here and there. This is the pond, the lake, in a sense. Oh wait a minute. Since when the vine have 3D effects? Damn. Okay, maybe this graphics a bit different. I built like a place, a rock mountain where they can jump and climb around. A fountain, obviously we have to appreciate the frog. Obviously this design is not original. I'm pretty sure it's very used. It's very widely used, commonly used. But yeah, this is my frog enclosure. Is that what you like to call it? Moving on to my panda enclosure, I decided to do something underground because you notice all my builds have been above ground. So I decided to do something that's under the ground, you know, and I really enjoy it. Mangrove give it a bit of that Chinese touch. Very stereotypical. This little area where pandas can climb and, you know, scratch their butt, scratch their back. Yeah, you know, a bit of a play area. And then moving on, you know, the mountain you can climb. I decided to search a panda enclosure on the internet, and I found one that was like from the China Zoo or something like that. I don't know, but it kind of had the, let me just go quick. Kind of had the up and the down, you know, for the pandas to climb up and down. And I thought that's really nice, you know, give them a bit of an exercise. And then if you want to see them like on eye level, this is a little, what do you call it? Place that I built in where you can walk in. Made it out of bamboos. Honestly, really love the design. And then you can just look at the pandas. Unfortunately, looking at the butt right now. The panda rolling. Oh, I forgot I'm creative. Let me just go ahead and fix the head up. Okay, there you go. So yeah, this is my panda farm. I really enjoy it, honestly. Yep. Moving on, we have let's talk about a Sniffler first, shall we? The big builds, let's just touch on it later. So this is the Sniffler. As you can tell, here used to be a tree farm. I removed it. Here used to be a tree farm as well. I removed it so I can build a Sniffler farm. Cause having trees here and then having like really bunch of aesthetic build, it doesn't really match the world well. So yeah. Anyway, this is my Sniffler farm. You can tell there's only 4 Snifflers. Let's just do creative, shall we? The iron golem dying over there. Whatever. So this is how you enter. Double door as if you're a zookeeper, and then these are the Snifflers. Steaming out the torch seeds. Then you might be wondering, you know, I'm gonna make you wonder. 4 Snifflers, what are you gonna do? There's nothing much they can give you, right? Well, fear not, buddies. You come down in here, start swimming. Hold on, let me just start swimming. And then all of a sudden, boom! Oh, an opening! What is in here? Whoa, look at that, look at that. So I decided to do frog light. Really nice. Frog light. Water fountain. I wanted to do a water wall at first, but it kind of got a bit too blue for this green area. So yeah, water fountain. And then there's the minecart system at the bottom to collect the seeds. Then it will come in here. And then this is where I plant the stuff. So yeah, this is my Sniffler farm. You know, this is where I just get a bunch of these seeds and just plant them. Really nice. Frog light. I recently got a frog light farm, so I start using them a lot more. So yeah, this is my frog light farms. And yeah. Oops. Ladders so that they don't escape out that side, the babies especially. So yeah, walls. I really love the walls, if you ask me though. These especially, it looked like a big block of dirt. I love the designing of this. Then for these walls, honestly, I did not know what to do with them. I didn't want to do too green, too brown at the same time, so I decided to do a bit of a mural. I think it's nice. And then here I wanted to go something very plain, very flat, but at the same time having some texture, so I went with bamboo. I wanted to do yellow because I wanted to implement a frog light. In fact, this Sniffer farm was the very first thing I built with right after my frog light farm. So this is where I used the purple, I used the greens, and the yellow. Alright, let's get out of here before it gets too noisy. Oh yeah, you might also notice why I say a lot of S. This is a insider's joke. Nothing too dirty, of course. It's just we do have like this one plush, you know, there's an elephant, and we gave this plush its own plush, and it so happened to come in the form of a rectangle with an S on it. And we like to just say, and because elephant, you know, they have nose, they like to sniff first. They have nose, the guy is sniffing, so why not let's just make him sniff the ass. Yep. So moving on, let's just talk about the big builds now, shall we? So this right here is still ongoing. Yes, it's still ongoing. It is a very big school in some sort, I guess you can call it school. It was inspired by a building in a university. This is where I'm gonna put the staircase. This is a rooftop obviously, and then this is like a walkway or something. I wanted the walkway to be, you know, certain cube, like certain what do you call it, chunks, but I just ended up making a whole flat one. Andesite, and the ceiling is jungle oak. This is stripped acacia logs. Quartz. Now you know why I need a quartz. So this is why I have the villagers. So these quartz are just there to yeah, I mean not just there, but for design purposes. A bit of white to put snow blocks, wool, a bit of a brown, and then a bit of a dirty yellow, which is bone block. So yeah, you can tell it's really quite interesting on the outside, if you ask me. But yeah, this is one of my big builds that's still ongoing. Now let's move on to this. I don't think I've... oh, wait a minute. The elephant in the room. So I went mining and my brother was like, you know, let's just take all your diamond ores and stack it up. Let's not even use them properly. Let's just stack them up. So we stack them up all the way to high level. World height build limit or something. Yeah, which is 319. So yep. Alright, let's fall back down. You can see the world is really beautiful from up there. And then this is where we try breeding a bunch of axolotl to get the dark blue one. Alright, let's talk about this. So let's talk about the banana at the back. This was my very first time I decided to go big. Dig out a 70 by 70 area and just build a really big build. I wanted to build a Japanese shrine, but it ended up looking like something from the Wild West. So yep. So the pillars, the core pillars especially, I decided to go something quite beautiful, quite magnificent. Glowstone, some design to make it not so plain. Some hanging signs. You go inside, bam! Look at that, beautiful, isn't it? Big ass lantern, cause why not? And then the roof in the second level that you have no access to because I haven't built a staircase yet. And then a little yeah, the background, the back the same, and then a little and secret entrance over here that when you enter is pretty much nothing. It's just the inside. So this whole build is actually a rectangle on the outside, but on the inside here is a square. Yep, which explains like the extra little room pockets. But yeah, so this is my very first big build. Look at a bunch of fences, by the way. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. So this is my very first big build. Honestly, I'm quite proud of it, if you ask me. But do I like it or not? I'll give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. But yeah. Moving on to a build that I completely abandoned. It's a 2 build project. One is a crane. I really love the crane, by the way. And the other is the boat. The boat, I wanted to do something steampunk, but you can somewhat tell I gave up halfway. And then I just gave up completely. Yeah, so this is my steampunk boat. Nothing too special. This is like a fuel for the engine, a fuel for the thruster at the back, which I will show you. Redstone to power up the piston. Yep, the gear wheel. You know, the thruster over here, the smoke coming out. The, what do you call it? The steam, I don't know. Yeah, and this was meant to be a control panel, but like I said, I gave up halfway, so I ended up not building anything at all over here. The crane, however, I really enjoyed it. Really beautiful, especially the bottom. I love the bottom a lot, especially the flooring that I've done. You come in here, you go up, wing, you can see the beautiful scenery. You come up here, the mangrove tree, and then you reach the top. Just like that. So this is my crane. Very nice. So I think this is it for my oh yeah, wait, one more thing. I built a garden farm, nothing too special. Yep, nothing too special with my garden farm. Yeah, it's just a garden farm. I let it drain out the water because I wanted the tempo. Then I'm like, you know, let's just make a garden farm. So I ended up just building a bunch of water over here. In a way, it was better, although gardens could spawn here, but I was limiting all the garden spawning area to just that small cube over there. So you can somewhat say that my efficiency was a lot better somehow, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's move back to... Oh, wrong direction, that side. Let's go back. And this is it for the overall, I guess. So now there's only... Oh, that pillar over there is basically a zombie farm at the bottom, but we don't touch that. I decided to dig out a chunk area, put a TNT duper, because this was my very first time using glitch in Minecraft and I wanted to try it out. So yeah, TNT duper. Anyway, let's move on to the nether. Nothing too fancy. Most of my stuff are still in the overworld, honestly. But yeah, let's go to the nether. So first thing first is the nether portal. The nether hub, if you like to call it. Of course the nether is very red, very dark, so I go with something yellow, something purple, a contrast. Stronghold and strip mine this direction. Okay, let's just go. I'm just going to go spectator because it's much faster. These walls I spawned it in. I used commands. The only time I actually used cheat, like in a very large amount. Yep. And you come in here is basically what's here again? The stronghold. Yeah. I'll show you the stronghold last, but first let's just go back. Oh no, I lost. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh yeah, and then there's a staircase over here. This is the strip mine area, but we kind of just abandoned that project for a while. Anyway, coming here is the fortress, mansion, and my frog farm. Mansion being the woodland mansion in the jungle. This is the woodland mansion in the jungle. Nothing too special, just a woodland mansion. So I'm not gonna touch on it. The bottom is the grass block, mud, brown mushroom blocks, and the moss block. Coming here is quite far actually. Is my Froglight farm. So obviously built in Basalt Delta where only magma cube can spawn. I managed to glitch a hole out in the bedrock. And this is my Froglight farm. You can see because the minecart only fills the important area, so the Froglight at the edge don't really get collected. A bit wasted, but hey man, I mean, yeah. The frogs, I did not spawn them in. I actually had to painstakingly go to the go to overworld via that portal. But luckily there was like a Iceland biome about 500 blocks away, accessible by boat, so it was very easy. So this, yep, my Froglight farm, nothing too special. Inspired by Ito's lab. Yep. And let's go on to the next one. So you will notice that this is going to be a very long journey. And why is that so? Because my brother wanted to build a wither skeleton farm. And where is the best place for wither skeleton to spawn? A fortress in the Soul Sand Valley. So where is the fortress in the Soul Sand Valley? Unfortunately, it's about 900 blocks plus 400 blocks, so it's 1,300 blocks away from our nether hub. And this is the fortress in the Soul Sand Valley. This is the farm, obviously. It's two layer farm, and just a big circle because I don't know how big to build. But I actually did some testing. I think this is about 11 blocks or something, like of detection before a skeleton actually doesn't see the threat and run towards it. So this is the furthest they will be at. Run towards the guy, drop in here, one shot, bam. So yeah, this is a Soul Sand Valley. Just nice. It comes with another portal in the basalt. Another fortress in the basalt. If I'm not wrong, this is two fortresses in one. But yeah, nothing too special, honestly. So right now, let's just go back. A long journey back. Right, so let's just go to the stronghold, and then after that, it's more or less done. Like, my world tour is that small. My world is not so big, honestly. Cause I only been playing for about, what, 3 months or so? Yeah. 3 months, but not continuous. Oops. Let's go, creative, there we go. And let's go through. I also want to decorate the stronghold, but I don't really have the energy yet, so this project's still on hold. And just to show you something, you might be wondering why is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there should be about 13 portals open up because we killed a total of 13 ender dragons, me and my brother. So, but yeah. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room over here that obviously is made out of cheats. This is me basically farming for wither roses. I used to use chickens, but it's very time consuming, and my brother was like, you know what, I'm just gonna close one eye on this. If you want to do it, go ahead. So this is me spawning axolotl so that the withers can kill them, and I get wither roses. Why I use axolotls is because chickens, they drop stuff, other animals, they drop stuff. The only thing that doesn't drop stuff are these creatures over here. Sadly, I have no choice but to use them, only because they're also quiet. Now moving on, the XP farm. Infinite water source block over there, the XP farm over here. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, you know. I just wanted to make a quick farm with it. My brother and I cleared out all the small islands around to prevent the enderman from spawning. Oh shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, that's very noisy. Anyway, yep, this XP farm. Slash kill. So yeah, welcome back. So this is my world tour. Honestly, I think that's about it. To summarize, I think my most favorite build gotta be the Buddha statue, and probably the frog farm, I guess. But other than that, yeah, this is my world. You can tell the project slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger. You can tell where I started off, you know. And I'm actually quite proud of this world. Why? Because I started off like every other world. I started off with nothing, and then, you know, slowly and but surely, I made a world. I make a world that is worth admiring, in my opinion. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Oh, anyway, I just saw this camel and I wanted to give a little side story about it. So what happened was, my brother and I were in the desert. We found a camel. We rode the camel, but we were like, hey, wait a minute. Let's do something with the camel. So we decided to have fun. I accidentally gave the as you can tell, yep. I accidentally gave the camel speed boost permanently, and my brother was like, let's just keep it on, bro. Don't even remove it. Let's just keep it on. So now all camels in this world is super duper fast. I also don't know why we did this, but hey, it's my world. It's fun. Oh shit. Okay, let me just put you back up so you don't run in the house. Okay. So yeah, this is my world where camels are fastest creature in the on the planet. And yeah. So I'll say that's it for my world tour, honestly. Let's just go ahead and go back to survival and then talk to my old self. Hi buddy. So yeah, this is my world. Thank you all for listening to this world. This video is probably 50 minutes long, but hey, I appreciate it. Thank you all. Once again, Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.